Hey everyone. So tonight I'm gonna vlog about my work. So I'm an EMT. I'm the one that normally drives the ambulance or takes people to the hospital. But as an ER tech, what I do is I help out the nurses with whatever they need done. Lately, for the last 9 months, I've been working under the conditions of the coronavirus. This week has been probably the worst that we've experienced. So our ER lobby, just a lobby that people usually go in to check in and wait to be seen by the doctor, now is being turned into an actual area where patients are being treated on the ER beds. It is so bad right now. Almost every patient in the ER has COVID. And in the ICU, it's 1 nurse to 2 patients. That's normal. Now, since everything is blown up and our ER is packed, the hospital rooms are packed, full. Now, the ICU is a ratio of 1 nurse to 3 patients, and the ER is 1 nurse to 6 patients. So, because the hospitals are full of patients, so when this happens, when the ICU is full, the ER has to take in all the patients that come in no matter what, even though they only have a certain number of staff. So for an example, again, the ICU has a nurse, 3 patients to every nurse, and the ER is supposed to have 1 nurse for every 6 patients. Well, each of these 6 patients, in my opinion, are considered to be ICU patients. They are critical care patients, intensive care patients. So the ER nurses are working as if they are ICU nurses. And so they have essentially 6 quote-unquote ICU patients that they're taking care of. This is ridiculous. And as a tech, it's not as overwhelming to us as it is for the nurses, I'll be honest. The nurses really are working hard. And as an ER tech, what our job is to do is to help them with whatever tasks that we are allowed to do, to relieve them to do more of the critical work. So we're not experiencing the brunt of it. But there's usually only 1 ER tech on staff during a shift. Lately we've been getting 2, but and it does help out. It helps out the nurses, at least I hope it does, and it helps out the other ER tech that normally would work the shift by him or herself. It is so crazy right now. I have gotten the coronavirus and I was out of work for a whole month. I understand what a lot of these patients are going through. It's so crazy. The reason I'm talking in a monotone voice right now, because I'm so tired, and I can only imagine how tired the nurses are. We have nurses that work 5, 6, 7 shifts in a row. And these are 12-hour shifts. and sometimes they even stay longer to help out the shift that's coming up. So a normal 12-hour shift can sometimes run 13 or 14 hours. For example, today I had a 12-hour shift, and this was my 4th shift for the week, and I was asked to work a couple hours extra, which I did. And after the 14th hour, I had to just say, I'm sorry, I got to go home. We didn't get a lunch break, so we worked a 12-hour shift with no breaks whatsoever. And it's crazy. I mean, imagine someone who works anywhere, you know, and you demand, you know, by law, I need to get my 10-minute break or my 15-minute break every 2 or 3 hours, whatever it is. I don't remember anymore. And imagine how it is for the nurses and all the staff that are working in the ER and ICU and med-surg and tele, who are working without any breaks, and they're working 12-hour shifts, and they're working 5, 6, 7 days in a row. It is crazy out there. It is crazy. You know, to the people that think that this coronavirus is a hoax, I don't know what to say. You are all set in your ways, and that's fine. This is America. You can think, can feel, say what you want. More power to you. Respect that. That's quite all right. But with my experience, with what I do for a living, it's no joke. It is crazy, really crazy. And people who say that wearing a mask is not helping or it's infringing on their rights, I understand your point, and you're obviously free to think what you want, but for the sake of essentially humanity at this point, it doesn't hurt to wear a mask. It does not hurt to wear a mask while you're out and about. If you're out and about for an hour or two, or if you're working an 8-hour shift somewhere and you need to wear a mask, just do it, please. Just do it. For me, it's hard to be in an environment with people wearing masks because I'm very hard of hearing, and I lip read what I can, and I use that to get by with the missing pieces of the sentences that are people talking that I can't hear. So if someone's speaking, you know, say they say a sentence, you know, 100-word sentence. Out of that 100-word sentence, I may get 30 or 40 words out of it, and I may miss a key word. So I use my lip reading to put the pieces of the puzzle together to understand what people are saying. So now when they're wearing masks, it's even harder. So, but if I can do it, you know, with the disability that I have, everyone else can do it. Again, I'm sorry, this vlog is, you know, I'm not like rambunctious and energetic. I'm just speaking as it is. This is what's going on. You see this video, you go ahead and like it, subscribe. If you want to comment, I promise I'll try to respond back. Please, no negative criticism. Everyone, peace and love, just like Ringo says. Peace and love. Thank you all.